Hi folks, welcome back. We are now working on the feathering, and I just want to explain to you, I did one half of it to speed things along a little bit, but as you can see, we have some feathering here that I did. All I did was made a bunch of little loops. I made actually 3 rows of kind of a big feathering, and we're going to do the same thing over here. I already have it drawn in with 3 little links, 3 little feathering in the beginning, and then 1 larger feather at the top, the 2nd row, and then the 3rd row, which goes all the way down to the bottom here, as you see, and comes around. And then at the same time, I started to carve out the side of the tail feather, as you see here, and we'll do the same thing over here on this side. Let's get going with this. I'll show you how to do this. And one thing I want to mention to you is the fact that sometimes we make it look, you see how it kind of looks fluffy? And there's a way of doing that. So I'm going to share with you how I got that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our let me get my glasses here. I can see from this far away. And we're just going to take our knife and just put a stop cut. Again, a stop cut is just taking your knife and putting it straight into the wood. Okay, there's 1 stop cut, and we're going to do another one to there, and then another one, and follow that all the way around. Okay, and then what you want to do is you just want to go back and you just want to cut that out. Alright, you can either follow it with the tip of your knife like this, like I'm doing right now, and then you do each feather that way, and you just have to watch where it actually meets for the 2nd row. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. This little project became a little more detailed, a little longer of a video than I thought it was going to be originally. But I want to be able to show you folks, see right here, I'm going to just make it a tad deeper right where it goes underneath that other feather. Okay, and then we come up here and we're just going to cut that out. Alright, so it gives it that layered look that you see. Alright, we're going to cut out this last one yet. We're going to make that a little deeper right there where that meets. And we're just going to dig that out. Now you got to be mindful of how that grain is running, okay, when you do this. Alright, now I dug it out pretty deep. You know, you can do it thinner if you don't want to round off your feathering. You can just leave it like this and sand it. I'm going to end up sanding it definitely before I actually burn everything in it. But you don't have to. If you want to put the feathering on and then you just want to go ahead and paint it, that's up to you. Like I said, you can make this as detailed as you would like. Now I'm going to just start on the 2nd one. Now you have to be mindful how this is running. So this feather is on top of this one, and this one is on top of this one. Okay? So you take the tip of your knife, go up, and then just bring it down and around, straight down, another stop cut. And I'm going to do all 3 of these. And this one goes up all the way around like this. Okay, so we're going to just bring that up and around just like that. And again, we're going to go back and we're going to just trim all that out, each layer. Okay, and again, where it meets, like right here, you're going to have to make it just a little bit deeper, okay, for the next feather. Alright, once you get the concept of how to do these feathering, and you know this, folks, this isn't a realistic duck, this is more of a caricature type of duck, and you can really put the feathers, and if you just want to put this row here and this, and you don't want to do these 3 in the front, that's entirely up to you. There's no wrong or right way of doing this. You know, I looked at it and thought I want it to look a little more fluffier because he's a little plump, and you know, little baby chicks can be plump, or baby kittens can be round and plump, and that's kind of the concept that I'm using here. Alright. Alright. Now we're going to do the last row. Goes like this. Going to go down, all the way around, and back up. That's that top feather. Okay. Well, that's a little off from where I drew it, but that's okay. Won't hurt it any. And then we're going to go to the next one here. Okay. Just kind of looking at this. And then we'll do one more here. And that very last one. Okay. I got all my stop cuts in. Now we're going to go back. And we're going to just slice that out. You can use the tip of your knife to do that, like I said. But you have to be mindful. If you feel it tug, turn your carving around. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this after a while, but I'm going to show you, once we get all these feathers in on this side, I'm going to show you how I got that rounded look that you see on this side. There's a couple of ways you can do it. A lot of people that use power will round their feathers off to make it more flowing than just a straight drop down like you see here. You know, like, you can leave it like this and then still paint it for a more dramatic look to it, or you can round off your edges, which we're going to do here shortly. I'll be right back, and we'll continue on, and we'll finish up the feathering in the back.